Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to the eastern wing of the Stinkbug Works. Some loose ends. H2O Mechanic. I think I sent you the Atlas kit, didn't I? It's probably arrived by now. Send me your email because I've lost it. I need to send you the instructions and the plans for the deck sheeting. So send me that information and I will send you PDF files of everything you need. Number 2, Big B had a good video today, but you don't have to just use the carbon fiber rod he used to cover an existing rod. All you really need is the ends of the rod glued into the carbon fiber tube. I've done that several times where I need stiffness. This, I just pulled out of the junk drawer, was out of an airplane. It's the same idea. You have the end, and then you have in a boat, you'd use a carbon fiber rod, and then another end. Because airplanes have such long runs, we all did this kind of stuff right here. Or we used tubes, that would run inside of housings. The Bowden tube, the infamous Bowden tube. Well, so Big B's method works great, but if you have a carbon fiber end, just glue. I would have just cut off the end of that push rod and glued it in there and call it good. Put some JB Weld on it. It'd never move. You're done. So there's another way to kill the same bird. And remember, a hand in the bush is worth 2. No, a bird in the hand is worth 2 bushes. No, it's something like that. Anyway, I'm doing a little bit of work on this. I got a tiny bit of water, and I figured out where it's coming from. It's coming from one of 2 places. I don't know if you can see in here. Hello, we'll use this push rod. But where this piece of fiberglass tape hits this bottom here, the fiberglass or any of these composites don't like to bend to 90 degrees. And so some down there kind of cheated the corner. Well, that's right where these 2 halves are glued together. And there's just the tiniest little bit of seepage, and I can see a little puddle running, a little drop running down here. So I'm going to fill that full of epoxy before I go to Lakeside today. I have to go to Lakeside and look at a piece of property this morning, which means I need to be in Escondido in, what time is it now? I have no idea what time it is, but I need to be in Escondido around 9 o'clock. So, boys and girls, that's kind of everything I have for you today. We need the information from H2O. We need we talked about another way to do the push rod, and we talked about this. I think I have a plan for the upcoming challenge. And there's a couple of reasons why the challenge went off so well this time. One, it was easy. Anybody can make a 2S boat. You take one of your 3S boats and you put 2S and a bigger prop on it, and now it's a 2S boat. So, calling out 2S made it real easy, and then just making the challenge, just doing some laps, made it easy again in that you could run anything. You could run a Jet Jam. You could run a Mini Dom. Nobody ran any Ecos. I'd like to see some Ecos out there. I actually have a couple of them, and they're a hoot to drive. I mean, nothing turns like a well, set up Eco. I mean, they'll be going full tilt boogie this way, and then you blink your eye and they're going full tilt boogie this way. It's like, how did you change directions so quickly? They're the handling champions of RC boating. They will change directions in a heartbeat. So maybe one day I'll gear a challenge towards those. In the meantime, remember that your challenge is going to be similar to what was just completed in terms of what you need to do. So you're going to need to, put something out in the water and maneuver around it in certain ways. You might have to turn left. You might have to turn right. You might have to do figure eights. You never know what I'm going to come up with. I already do. Until then, boys and girls, jet out.